Facebook friends, Marianne here. I'm going to share something with you that I had not planned on, but the opportunity was too unique. There is a friend of mine that I got to meet thanks to EarthX. So yes, shout out to you, Trammell, for making this possible, and to Bill Shireman. But her name is Joanie Klar, and she is with the Earth Law Center. Now, they're the people who are creating environmental law for the entire globe. And the work they have done is consistently amazing in how they take all sorts of aspects of society and the environment into account. And the Earth Law Center is so important because we have to have an agreed upon philosophy, if you will, across all world governments. What is it that we are really all going to agree to in terms of basic ethics for how we use our earth and how we interact with each other, businesses, et cetera, with that understanding. And without the Earth Law Center, it would be very difficult for people to advocate for basically having good clean water, clean air, and a safe place to live, breathe, and be human beings on this planet. So anyway, huge shout out to her, especially because the Redstone Statement, which Jonathan Hook brought an opportunity, thanks to Peggy Larney a while back, to the Mimsy Institute for us to be sponsors of and to help coordinate, which was bringing into Dallas indigenous leaders from all over the world. Many of us scientists, others were chiefs, all over. We're talking from Russia to New Zealand to India to Latin America, throughout the United States, throughout Asia, et cetera, the whole globe. And they came together, and both in Oklahoma and here in Dallas. It was the first time the departments of philosophy, of science, and of human rights ever coordinated together at SMU, and the theological department, so shout out for Robert Hunt. But anyway, all of these people came together and they created the Redstone Statement so there could be an agreed upon statement on what indigenous environmental philosophy is. And basically, for those that are curious about it, it essentially said that Western environmental philosophy is I am human, I care about the earth here. Whereas indigenous environmental philosophy at its core is I am human, therefore I care for myself, which includes the earth, because without it I cannot survive. So it is an extension of me and I'm an extension of it. So now there's like a whole week-long debate of stuff that went into that. But at the end of the day, it is something super empowering that provides a unifying voice on the environment for indigenous people around the globe. And what's so exciting is that Joanie Klar with the Earth Law Center, they've agreed to include the Redstone Statement in with the updated version of Earth Law. So that is super exciting for indigenous people everywhere, and I'm really honored that the Mimsy Institute has gotten to play a role in some of that. But that is not what I'm here to talk about. Joanie wears a lot of hats, as we all do. And one of them is being part of this rigid fiber group, because she's also looking at what are ways in which we can make the job of doing things easier for people, in terms of making alternative, responsible choices accessible. I mean, if any of you know Buckminster Fuller's quote, the only way to make people change their actions is by making the alternative so simple and so easy people choose out of laziness. Well, essentially, that's what they're understanding. So they make a lot of things. This is, spoons. I did not order this. Joanie just took the initiative to send it to me. Knives, forks, all out of paper, so it's all biodegradable. But the thing that she is proudest of is this straw. And I did not do this on purpose. I completely forgot about this drink, and I was testing out her straw last night. So this has been in here all night long. And if this had been a regular paper straw, this would not be strong. But look at this. I'm trying to get close so that you can see. I mean, this is like hard. I mean, I don't know how to give a better indication for you guys, but this is a hard, I mean, that's not bending. And then this part has been in my tea all night. It is still not bending. Look, this is still strong. I mean, I'm just very impressed. And as you can see, you could still drink out of that. It goes all the way through. There is nothing that has gotten, and I'm squeezing now. It is not fat. So, this is impressive. So, Joanie, I didn't ask for this, but thank you for the straw. I appreciate it. It was a neat thing to have. And kudos to you. You guys did it. You have a really super strong paper straw that spent literally about 30 hours in my drink because I forgot it, and it is still strong as ever. I mean, you hear that? That is an impressive thing. No wonder you call it rigid fiber. So I am not being paid for this. Joanie has not asked me to endorse this, but I'm going to put this up here for her. I love seeing my friends do well. I like seeing other people who have gone above and beyond to try and make things happen. You know, in our world that are a positive opportunity for people to participate in making their world better. And things like this are how you change it. So those of you out there that have restaurants, you might check this out because it'll allow you to make part of what you do become less waste that ends up being filling up landfills. So anyway, Joanie, thank you for the straws. I haven't tested anything else yet, but I have to say my accidental keeping this in my drink all night long for 30 hours. And the fact that it is still strong as can be, I'm impressed. All right, lots of love to everybody. Just had to put that out there. And again, I was not paid to endorse this. It was just a wonderful happenstance and wanted to share it with you. Thank you.